Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and today we're doing another reaction video. As always, you can leave a comment if you want me to react to and break down any of your favorite songs, or if you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto wherever you listen. There's a link in the description. It'd mean a lot if you check that out. You can also text me at 1-833-575-0948. If you're inside of the US, you can text me with your regular phone, just text me like that, or you can use WhatsApp. If you're outside of the US, you can use WhatsApp alone. So, as always, like I said, you can comment, text me if you want to check out my music, and let's see what we got. Alright, let's see what we got. This is Steal My Girl by One Direction, the first song off their 4 album. On a side note, if you're interested in live streams, I go live on my channel Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. if you want to join that. First off, we'll just talk about that. Sounds like has a super like 80s sound to it. If you're new to the channel, I break down the songs and I comment on the production a lot. Predominantly, it has a very 80s style, almost like Pinball Wizard kind of style. Sounds like, let's see what key we're in. We're in the key of. Sounds like, I think. No, hold on. I think we're in the. Oh wow. Okay, so we're in between. This is really interesting. We're in between the key of A flat and B. So what they probably actually did is one of two things. They actually either recorded the whole song and then shifted it up a little. They probably recorded it in A flat, which is or I'm sorry, B flat. What did I say before? We're in between like A sharp and B flat, and B major. So they probably recorded it in B flat, and then what they did is they probably shifted it up a little. Because right there, because if you go up the full, we have, this is B major, B flat, but it's like right in between. So it's like right in between those two keys. We have a bit of piano going on, ton of reverb on that piano too. You could bend it up a little and be right in between. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that guitar in the background. If you listen to the bass is really apparent. The layered vocals are apparent. You can hear there's a couple of vocalists going on right now. And then there's a guitar actually doing an arpeggio, and arpeggio is when you take like the chords and you like instead of doing a single strum, you actually like hit single notes within them. Sounds like the chords are going 1 to 4 in this key. So if we're in the key of, let's just say we're in the key of B flat, even though it's like slightly pitched up from B flat, which is really annoying because if you try to play along with the song, like you have to like slightly half tune your guitar up. That being said, it is B like so if it'd be like B flat to E flat. You hear the guitar? See that would be the E flat right there. And this would be F, this is 5, back to 4. Nice. You can hear that it's stereo recording on the vocals right here because you can hear that I'm sorry, not on the vocals, on the piano I'm talking about. I don't know why I said the vocals. On the piano because you can hear that the higher frequencies of the piano are in one ear and the lower frequencies of the piano are in another ear. Everybody wanna take her all away. Couple billion in the whole wide world. Find another one 'cause she belongs to me. That's cool. It's cool how they had that guitar. That's probably being played on the G and the B string. The bending up the G string and hitting that note on the do 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 do. Oh, cool. So that's really cool. So it's a cool contrast because they have the acoustic guitar doing that riff instead of the electric bass before. All right. There's some sort of like synth that comes in with a sidechain going on right here.
But I know for sure. Everybody wanna steal my girl. Everybody wanna take her heart away. Couple billion in the whole wide world. Find another one 'cause she belongs to me. Everybody
Sounds like there's some
steal
sort
my
of
girl.
like sliding down, almost like a bass going like boom kind of thing, and it keeps going like left and right here every like I'd say 4 beats. And also we have like a ton of layered like almost like gang core style vocals.
Everybody wanna take her heart away. Couple billion in the whole
But you can't really hear harmonies, you really just hear like melody.
she belongs to me. Oh yeah.
Again, back to the 1 chord right here, and then we're gonna go to the 4 chord. 4.
She knows
You hear that?
I never let her down
Bass slide, bass is down a little.
She knows that I never let her down before.
Strings coming in.
She knows that I'm never gonna let another take a love from me now.
So those toms are like very the tom like what are on the rack toms, the floor toms, which are part of the drums, are like big 80s sound.
Everybody wants to steal my girl. Everybody wants to take her love away. Couple billion in the whole wide world. We'll find another one 'cause she belongs to me.
I wonder if there's even more than just the 5 of their vocals right here, in the sense of like I wonder if they recorded it and then layered even more, because it almost sounds like a chorus. Nice, I know.
Everybody wanna take her heart away. Couple billion in the whole wide world. Find another one 'cause
Killing
she
the high notes. Nice. Vocals sound really great here. Ton of reverb on that na 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 na, kind of filling it up to make it sound even more full.
She belongs to me.
It would have been cool if they ended with the do 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 on the guitar right there. Very cool. All right, this is ready to run. Let's see what we got. So let me just comment on the production really quick. This is interesting because first of all, it's really nice sounding, like the stereo acoustic guitars, the vocal ooze and stuff, atmosphere, a lot of reverb on the ooze, a very like crisp acoustic guitar. But that single note picked guitar, electric guitar, I feel like doesn't fit. It's really
There's a line in
like
your
I think it
eyes
actually sounds better
can't
without
deny.
that.
Then there's me inside a sinking boat, running out of time. Without you, I'll never make it out alive. But I know, yes I know we'll be alright.
So it sounds like the chord progression is going 6 4 1. Let's see. Sounds like we're in the key of D major. So it's probably going. Is it going?
There's a devil in your smile that's chasing me. And every time I turn around, it's only gaining speed. There's a moment when you finally realize there's no.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going B minor, G, D.
way you can change the rolling tide. But I know, yes I know that I'll be fine.
If you want to play this song.
This time I'm ready to run, escape from the city and follow the sun. 'Cause I wanna be yours, 'cause you wanna be mine. I don't wanna get lost in the dark of the night. This
Nice. So it's big transition. Like, you know, we had the acoustic guitars coming in, and then we have this now in the chorus, the big 4 on the floor, kind of building it up with the kick drum. It sounds like the chords are going 1 to 4 now, so instead of the 6 4 1, it's going D G D G.
I'm ready to run wherever you
G, that's 4.
the place I belong. 'Cause I wanna be free and I wanna
serious strumming on that acoustic guitar, almost like folk style, like folk rock almost.
Ready to run. I'm ready to run.
Those vocal oohs remind me a lot of the like an Ed Sheeran style vocal.
There's a future in my life I can't foresee.
4 on the floor with the kick.
Unless
I actually really could have gone without that electric guitar in the right ear. I'm not sure why. Like I feel like it doesn't need it.
of course I stay on course and keep you next to me. There will always be the kind that
Nice
criticize, but I know, yes I know we'll be alright.
Nice. So that's called the vinyl stop right there. And what happens is like old like vinyl records, when they would stop, they'd slow down like that, and that's an effect.
This time I'm ready to run. Escape from the city and follow the sun. 'Cause I wanna be yours, 'cause I wanna be mine. I don't wanna get lost in the dark of the night.
It would have been so cool to see the like if they had filmed their production. Like I know you could like watch some of their documentaries and stuff and see like how they made some of their songs, but like it would have been cool to see the whole process, like da 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 da, and, you know, when they say that chorus, and then there's in the background the whoa, like just to see them like record all the harmonies to get that little ad lib. You know, it would have been cool to see the little intricacies
This time I'm ready to run.
like that. It sounds like there's some sort of, it almost has like a U2 kind of sound, like with in this song, like the Edge style guitar kind of going on clean right in the right ear.
It's the place I belong. 'Cause I wanna be free and I wanna be young. I will never look back now. I'm ready to run.
Oh, wow, cool.
This time I'm ready to run. Ready to run. I'll give everything that I got for your love. This time
Some nice syncopation on that bass, the bump, 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 almost matching the melody.
I'm ready to run. Escape
So that's the electric guitar that I'm talking about. Very like U2 Edge sounding guitar with like almost like a Dada Day
from the
delay.
city and follow the sun. 'Cause
Stereo.
I wanna be yours, 'cause you wanna be mine. I don't wanna get lost in the dark of the night. This time I'm ready to rest. I'm ready to run. It's the place I belong. 'Cause I wanna be free and I wanna be young. I will never look back now. I'm ready to run.
Nice, very cool. Ton of reverb at the end. All right, very cool. Let's see what we got. This is Where Do Broken Hearts Go?
Counted all my mistakes and there's only one standing out from the list of the things I've done. All the rest of my crimes don't come close to the look on your face when I let you go.
Very cool piano going on. The do 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 do, like eighth note, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it sounds like the chord progression is going 1 to 4, which I'm seeing that they use a lot in their album. Let's see. Let's move it back and let's see.
I've done all the rest of my crimes don't come close to the look on your face when I let you go. So
We're in the key of A flat or G sharp major, which depending on whatever key you want to think it. So I think, right?
built you a house from a broken home, and I wrote you
No,
a
wait, my
song.
bad. We're in the key of E major. There it is, and we're going to A major. So it's 1 to 4. You want to play that? You can play along with the song, like E major, A major.
With the words you spoke, it
Here's
took
the A
me
major.
some time, but I figured out how to
Oh, that's
fix
5 right
up
there.
a heart that I let down. Now I'm searching every lonely place, every corner, calling out.
Oh, that's cool. That electric guitar synth sound going on right there. That's moving up with the melody is really cool.
Your name,
It's almost syncopated too, so it's playing on the upbeat.
trying to find you, but I just don't know.
Nice.
Where do broken hearts go? Where do broken hearts go? Yeah.
This This is totally a stadium hit. Like I could totally picture this being like screamed at the stadiums. It almost even has a stadium feel to it. The way that the reverb is in the songs, in this song, like it almost sounds like it's recorded to some degree, like it's meant for a stadium.
The taste of your lips on the tip of my tongue is at the top of the list of the things I want. Mine is running in circles of you and me. Anyone in between is the
Really dirty guitar going on here.
enemy. Shadows come with the pain that you're running from. Love was something you never heard enough. Yeah, it took me some time, but I figured out how to fix up a heart that I let down. Now I'm searching every lonely place.
The melody is really cool that's going on. I think it's like a synth or guitar, one of the two.
Corner calling out your name. Trying to find you, but I
hear the
just
echo.
don't know where the broken hearts go. Are you sleeping, baby, by yourself, or are you giving it to someone else?
Ton of stuff going on, like all the different vocals going on, the electric guitars, the delays, the synths.
Find you, but I just don't know.
Almost sounds like a delay, a dotted eighth note delay again going on, like just similar to Ready to Run, how it has that like U2 edge kind of feel.
Where the broken hearts go? Where the broken hearts go? Tell me now, tell me now, tell
A ton of reverb here on the
me where you go when you feel afraid. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me will you ever love me again? Now I'm searching every lonely place.
chord progressions are changing on the upbeat of the song, which gives it a syncopated, anticipated kind of thing.
Every corner calling out your name.
You can hear the layered vocals here.
Trying to find you, but I just don't know.
And a page here too.
Where the broken hearts go? Are you sleeping, baby, by yourself, or are you giving it to someone else? Trying to find you, but I just don't know. Where the broken hearts go? Tell me where you're hiding out.
I wonder how involved they are in the production of like where their vocals recording was in this production. Like, was it at the very, very end of it? Did they like have just an acoustic guitar that they recorded over, and then they added all these other instruments? Like where did they add their vocals in this production?
Where the broken hearts go? Come on, baby, 'cause I need you now. Where the broken hearts go? Tell me, 'cause I'm 10 feet down. Where the broken hearts go? Come on, baby, come and get me out. Come on, baby, come and get me out. Come on, baby, 'cause I need you now. Where the broken
I hear the claps coming in now. That's cool.
hearts go? Where the broken hearts go? Where the broken hearts go? Where
You hear that riser coming in?
the broken hearts go?
Oh, very cool. It totally sounded like it could have been live. I know it obviously wasn't, but it sounds like it could have been. All right, let's see what we got. This is 18. So what we got right there is we have a single mono acoustic guitar playing a do do do, and with a thumb he's playing the bass on do 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 1 and 2 and 3 and so bum 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 and bum 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 at the same time bum bum bum, and then he's changing the bass note bum 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 bum. So he's changing like that. We also have a droning synth coming in, like, and it's just kind of like a pad filling up the atmosphere. Let's see what key we're in.
I got a heart
Key of A.
and I got a soul. Believe me, I wanna use them both.
Now, I know that Ed Sheeran wrote this song, and it definitely has an Ed Sheeran feel to it. Just the way the melody, that the da 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 is totally an Ed Sheeran melody. Chord progression's going right now, going A major to F sharp minor, to D major to A major. So da 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 ha da 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 da. So 1 4 5. Sorry, 1 6 4 1 right now. 1 6 4 1. Nice. So now we have in the right ear, palm muted playing the bass note, electric guitar in the right ear, and in the left ear we have the melody being the doo doo doo, which is da, which would be C sharp, da 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 da, C sharp B. So I mean, if you were to play along, be like. Like that, like.
One I know, baby, I don't want to feel alone. So kiss me where I lay down, my hands pressed to your cheeks.
So we have three guitars going on. One more in the center, acoustic, electric in the right ear, electric in the right ear.
Long way from the playground. I've loved you since we were 18.
Nice. I like the use of echo right here, which is really cool. That's the chord, probably half note to quarter note echo going on. Strumming acoustic guitars.
Long before we both thought the same thing.
Nice. I really like that echo. With the drums, let's talk about the drums. We have it sounds like a. Sounds like it's a 4 on the floor, and then he's also hitting the toms and driving with the toms. Tom drum. Nice head voice right there. Back to that A major.
We took a chance.
Nice. Very distinct. We took a chance, but not out right there.
God knows we tried.
Got a very far in the right ear. We have a shaker going on, doing like a 1 and 2 and 3.
Yet all alone,
Very far in the
I
right.
knew we'd be fine.
Like if you don't have your right ear in, you can't even hear the shaker, which is surprising. Like how far panned right it is.
So pour me a drink.
Even that little "oh love," very Ed Sheeran. Like I know he wrote it. It's pretty amazing how he has a very distinct style of writing.
Let's spit the night wide open,
Nice.
and we'll see everything we can. Live in love in slow motion, motion, motion. So kiss me where I lay down, my hands pressed to your cheeks. A long way from the playground. I have loved you since we were 18.
So now we have the whole gang vocal kind of coming in. We also have, but just the echo is on just the one. It's only echoing the one vocal rather than all the echoing the whole.
Long before we both thought the same thing. To be loved and to be loved.
Sounds like the chord progression's going A major to D major, F sharp minor to E. So 1 4 6 5. So we da 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 da. And then back to A, and then we go to D. To be loved and to be loved.
All I could do is say that these arms were made
Really nice stereo harmonies. You can hear it left and right doing the harmony.
for holding you. And I wanna love.
Part of the reason that we record stereo harmonies is like it fills it up the atmosphere rather than like if you just go back and listen to the music recorded in like the 70s and stuff, like you just hear one straight vocal, maybe one harmony, and they're not like as full as these.
Like you made me feel when we were 18.
Nice. What key? We're in the key of A, so it would be. Trying to figure out that guitar riff. Let's see if we can figure that out for anybody that wants to learn the guitar riff right there. Yeah, it sounds like it's going 3 to 4 to 3 back to 2. It might even be arpeggiating like that, which is like C sharp and A, D, A, C sharp, A, B, A. Back to the stereo acoustic guitars. But they're not panned far from each other. They're actually panned pretty close to the center.
A long way from the playground.
Nice. So that's cool. That was the first time they changed the chord right there. So instead they started on the minor chord, giving it a minor feel. I have loved you. And they still, since we were 18. Like that. And then went to the one chord. So they changed the chord progression, changing up the atmosphere. The order of the chords really matter when you change it to how you're saying the song.
Long before
again, the minor chord.
Thought the same thing. To be loved and to be loved. And all I could do was say that these arms were made for holding you. And I wanna love like you made me feel when we were
strings coming in like just filling up the
18. I wanna love like you made me feel when we were 18. I wanna love like you made me feel when we were 18.
Nice. I like the echo at the end of that. That was cool. Very cool. All right, let's see what we got. This is Girl Almighty. Oh, and that one just totally just straight up just starts. It's crazy. I wasn't expecting that. That's cool. It sounds like that like when they do 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 do, that whole melody. It sounded almost like octave up. There was like a synth matching their sounds like Let's just talk about the key really quick. I'm going to rewind it so we can start on the vocals in a sec. But it sounds like we're in the key of A major, which is the same key as 18.
The light is as loud as many ambulances as it takes to save you.
Wow, cool. Got like a slapback delay on the vocals right there, giving it that like I don't know what the term is, but just a very slapback is hey kind of thing going on. Very apparent strumming acoustic guitar.
No, she flows through the room on a big balloon. Some say she's such a fake that love is made of. No.
Nice electric riff.
No. Let's have another toast to the girl almighty. Let's pray we stay young.
That's cool. That singles note. That's cool. The droning, the single note staccato. Also, that acoustic riff, the do do do, is like super clean.
Stay made of lightning. Am I the only?
That's cool.
Only believer.
You can still hear that single note picking just way lower in the mix.
There's something happening here. There's something happening here. The only.
The vocals sounded great there. There's something happening here. Is like they were just layered really well.
Only believer.
Nice.
There's something happening here. I hope you feel what I'm
There's definitely a synth matching them in the right ear.
I get down on my knees for you. I get down.
It has a very like syncopated 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and like just like this almost like train like chugga 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 feel to it.
I get down on my knees. I get down on my knees for you.
So that was 6. What was that? Let me hear that one more time. Was it 5?
You knees for you. I get down on my knees for you.
What was it? I think that kind of sounded like it was 3, 2, 1 actually. Stereo acoustic guitars.
Loud as as many ambulances as it takes to save a savior. Oh. She floats through the room on a big balloon.
The serious knocking, almost like kick drums. Like I mean, it is a kick drum, but it's actually pretty high pitched. Almost sounds like somebody knocking on the door. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say that they have a lot of vocal ooze in this album. Like where it's like these vocal ad libs in there that just like if you notice, listen to like in like 3 seconds you'll hear like an ooh in the background.
You fake that love is made of, no.
You hear it? The layered ooh.
No. Let's have another toast to the girl almighty.
That electric. This has a very like 70s 80s rock style to it. Almost like what's the word? Like call me. What is it? Call me. Is it call me? Call me something. Call me. Is it call me Paul or? I don't know. I'll think about it.
This baby stay young, stay made of lightning. Am I the only believer? There's something happening here. There's something happening here. The only.
Call Me Al. You know that like that's that song that the whole Call Me Al kind of sound like 70s rock.
Only believer. There's something happening here. I hope you feel what I'm feeling.
Wow. First of all, the vocal riff right there was crazy. Also, like a halftime feel here.
I get down.
Halftime is like when you slow it down.
I get down on my knees for you.
Wow, that's cool. Listen to the guitar or bass, whichever that is, doing that melody right there.
I get down on my knees for you.
That's cool. Bum bum bum. That's cool. Bum 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 bum. But that's nice.
I get down. I get down. I get down on my knees. I get down on my knees.
Back again to the 2 3 2 1.
For you.
That was cool. Very cool. Alright, this is Fool's Gold, the sixth song on the album. Wow, nice. Serious, like, stereo acoustic guitars going on, like one distinctly in the left ear, one distinctly in the right ear. I think I've heard a shaker starting to come in. Very, like, almost like an 18 kind of feel.
I'm like a crow.
It almost gives me like, what's the song that it's reminding me of? Oh, it's reminding me of a is it Philip Phillips or I don't know.
I'm like a crow on a
Oh no, it's reminding me of Budapest by George Ezra.
You're the shining distraction.
We're in the key of F sharp major or G flat major, depending F sharp or G flat, whatever, depending on whether you like sharps or flats.
Makes me fly. Oh.
1 to 4 again, like which is I would say I think 18 or Ready to Run. Where do like I think all of those were like 1 to 4 chords in the verses. This is one right here.
I'm like a boat on the water.
Nice dirty guitar.
You're the
They have
rays
great guitar work in the music. Also, he's hitting that da 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 is he's playing the. Then he's hitting the sus, which is the B, the 4. Now we go to the B chord.
Oh, every time.
Back.
But I know in my heart
Nice.
you're not a constant star. And yeah,
Nice. You hear that guitar feedback going on right there?
I'll let you use me from the day that we first met, but I'm not
Nice.
done yet. Falling for you, fool's gold. Now
Vocals sound great. That see what note? That 2. He's singing the G sharp. It's a pretty high note.
I knew that you turned it on for everyone you met, but I don't regret falling for you.
You hear that like ba ba bum going on in the harmony in the right ear. That's the same intervals as the You Found Me by the Fray. It's 1 to 5, 1 5 1 1 5 1 1 5 1, and if you want you could play like the how's it go? I don't remember. I found God on the corner of First and Amistad. It's funny. Nice.
I'm the
Nice reverb on that snare.
first to admit that I'm reckless. I get lost in your beauty and I can't see.
Nice melody on that see.
In front of me.
It's a cool lyric right there. I get lost in your beauty and I can't see 2 feet in front of me. Very clever lyric.
And I know in my heart you're just a moving pattern. And yeah, I'll let you use me from the day that we first met.
I like how they did the rhythm of this. They kind of kept it as like this like thoughtful kind of halftime feel to it, where instead of it being like they could have went and yeah da 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 da, but instead it's like yeah da 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 da, and it kind of kept that still thinking. Instead of driving, it's kind of just still a little bit more contemplative.
Not done yet.
Back again.
Falling for you. Fools go. And I knew that you turned it on for everyone you met, but I don't regret falling for you. Fools go. Yeah, I know your love's not real. That's
Acoustic guitars sound really great. Again in like almost every one of their songs, they have the strings in there. They kind of have a breakdown, and the strings kind of come in.
not the way it feels.
But these sound like mono strings, right in the center of the mix, rather than pan left
It's
and right.
not the way it feels. And yes, I'll let you use me from the day that we first met, but
Interesting side note: the hi hat sounds like it's panned to the right ear, which is normally used for a lefty drummer. So I wonder if the drummer's lefty.
I'm not done yet. Falling for you. Fools go. And I knew that you turned it on for everyone you met, but I don't regret falling for you. Fools go.
The voices sound great in these albums. Very cool. All right, this is Night Changes. I've actually never seen this video.
Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Everything.
It's pretty cool how they're making it like you're on a date with him because it's looking right into the camera, which is very unique because you don't usually see that in you actually don't try not to look in the camera when you're filming, which is very cool. Also, what was just a clever, just a side note, when they said turns into something red.
Going out.
Let's see, hold on. Is the red menus, which is very clever. Just like it could have been any color, but just happened to be red. Also, a side note that da 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 that melody, that classic melody, Night Changes melody. I had these chimes in my backyard that I realized, like after I heard the song, I'm like, whoa, that sounds. It's literally the same exact pitches. It's really funny. Single electric guitar strumming with the left ear.
Driving too fast, moon is breaking through her hair. She's heading for something that she won't forget.
That's cool. Even it's really cleverly recorded.
Having no regrets is all that she really wants.
Let's see what key we're in with the key. In the key of A flat major.
We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes everything that you've ever dreamed of.
And you got what's cool is you have the layered vocals, the oohs going on. What's actually cool about this too is it's panning between all of them as they're on their different dates. And there's the one singing.
Disappearing when you wake up, but there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when
that's a sick car.
the night changes,
Well, I could picture him driving that car though. He has that like old soul kind of like feel to him. Like I couldn't picture him running up in like a Mercedes Benz.
never change me and you.
Oh, it's funny. It's opposite. So I'm from America, obviously. So that is like it's on the right side of it.
Tonight, doubts are running around her head. He's waiting, hides behind a cigarette.
The way he pronounces like his H's, like it's very airy and it's very distinct.
Heart is beating loud and she doesn't want it to stop.
It's cool color grading on this video.
Moving too fast, moon is lighting up her skin.
Like a low pass filter going on with his with the drums right here. Like you can only hear like the snare is actually it's a low and high pass because the let me see what's going on.
She's falling.
No, it's more like a low pass because the snare isn't being heard as much and it's a little bit less bright while the kick is nice and still.
Doesn't even know it yet. Having no regrets is all that she really
Classic, yeah.
wants. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it
It's really funny how he's like go because if you think about how they filmed this, he actually has to go up to the camera and pretend it's just.
ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes everything that you've ever dreamed
Look at that product placement with Jenga.
of. Disappearing when you wake up, but there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it will never change me and you.
So nice key change right here. Let's see what key. So I moved up a whole step. It went from A flat to B flat now.
Going out tonight.
I wonder who the person was in the filming of this that they end like the hand, like who is that hand that's funny.
Changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Reminds her of the missing piece of innocence she lost. We're only getting old.
Oh, that's wild. I didn't know that happened.
baby. And I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you've ever dreamed of.
Oh, it's really funny saying how fast the night changes and everything's going well, and now it's not.
Disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes. Everything that you've ever dreamed of. Disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes. It will never change, baby. It will never change, baby. It will never change me and you.
That's wild. That's cool. So saying no matter what happens, it's never gonna change me and you. That's really funny. Very cool. That was Night Changes. All right, this is No Control. It's cool. It sounds like a clap, but it also sounds like some sort of wood hitting, because it's not like a it's not as it's higher pitched than a clap on that rhythm section. Also, the guitars, as always, are really nice and crunchy and dirty guitars. Dude, there's been a gnat in my studio for like a month, and I can't get it, and it's just really bothering me. And like he'll like go away for like 3 days, and then he'll come back like for like 5 minutes, and then go away for like 3 days. That's cool, like the syncopated do 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 in the right ear on the electric guitar.
Just a fingerprint, lipstick's not enough.
So we're in the key of E major right here.
Sweet, where you lay, still a trace of innocence on the pillowcase.
Harmony coming in. They use harmonies a lot more than most people do, because they have obviously a decent amount of vocalists, so they're able to, which is cool. Like normally I wouldn't say like right in the first verse you hear a harmony going on, but because they have the vocalists, they're able to layer the harmony nicely. This song's gonna be stuck in my head forever. This melody's super catchy. I remember now that I've heard this one before. It's cool how the bass is moving up, but I think it's going. So if we're in the key of, what did I say? So waking up, da, 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 da. Let's see, it's going 4 to 5, and then let me see. So if we want to play the chords, it's going. Not entirely sure right now. I think it's 4, 5, 1, 6 or something like that.
Taste on my tongue. I don't wanna wash away the night before.
They have a lot of stuff going on in their tracks a lot. Like we have the right ear guitar, we have the left ear guitar, the bass. There's a synth going on at the top end. That's really cool. Like a bee buzzing, like it's buzzing like a bee.
I could stay right here and burn in it all day.
Yeah, that riser transitioning, swelling into the next.
Waking up beside you, I'm unloaded gun. I can't contain this.
Big synths coming in here, filling it up. Mid-range synths.
I got no control.
Dude, their guitarists were killing it, man. Like the guitarists really knew their stuff and had great melodies.
And I don't care, it's obvious. I just can't get enough of you. The
my bad. When I was so yeah, it's 4. Waking up, I'm a loaded gun. Yeah, it's C sharp, which is the 4th chord. I was playing F sharp, which is 2 and not 6. So it's A major to B major to E major to C sharp minor. So waking up, A major to B, to B major, then E, then C sharp minor, A, to B major, then E, then C minor, C sharp minor.
Lost my senses, I'm defenseless.
This is cool. 4 on the floor right here with the pulse.
Fumes holding me ransom.
Almost like a side chain coming in.
Sweet and sour.
Side chain is when like one instrument's pulling out and giving this swelling effect.
I devoured. Lying here, I count the hours. Waking up.
That was a cool melody. Lying here, I count the hours. That was a really cool melody.
Beside you, I'm alone.
Yo, Louis got some grit right here, like really pushing it out.
Gun, I can't contain this anymore. I'm all yours.
So this actually might be him singing twice, because if you listen to the vocals, you can hear that there's some sort of phasing going on, which is usually what happens when you layer vocals, and especially with the same vocalist, because the timbre of their voice is the same. You don't get it as much when you have layered vocals of other vocalists, because the timbre of their voices is different, so they fill up slightly different frequencies. But when you have the same vocalist sing, you can hear that it's a very, very distinct layered vocal sound. Right there, we're like, listen to Annie. It has a very distinct timbre compared to. It's just, I don't know how to explain it other than this like phasing kind of sound.
I got no control, powerless, and I don't care.
Ton of reverb on the vocals.
I just can't get enough of you. The pedals down, my eyes are closed. No control. No control. No control.
Song's a jam, man.
Powerless, and I don't care. It's obvious. I just can't get enough of you. The pedals down, my eyes are closed. No control.
Nice, so you can hear all the echo and the delay going on right there. That was really cool. Alright, this is Fireproof. Number 9.
I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Something deep in
Very loose style sounding electric guitar, like a clean electric guitar. Almost, it sounds like it has a little chorus effect on it. But like it's loose playing, like it's not like steady and beat. It's kind of just messing around.
inside me. I can't give up. I think I'm gonna lose my
Let's see. Sounds like we're in the key of E flat.
mind. I roll till I'm out of luck. Yeah, I roll till I'm out of luck. I'm feeling something deep inside.
I wonder why this is one of their more popular songs. Like, it seems like pretty catchy, but it sounds like also that it's just kind of hanging on that
Hotter than a jet
bum on the E flat.
stream burning up. I got a feeling deep inside. It's taking all I've got. Yeah, it's taking.
Going so, and then to the C minor, 6, B flat 5, back to E flat, back to 1. The vocal oohs and ahs are very, very well recorded, very clean sounding, very they're not in the way they're nice.
All I got. 'Cause nobody knows you, baby, the way I do. And nobody loves you, baby, the way I do. It's been so long.
Ton of reverb going on here. So a ton of reverb, a ton of harmonies,
Maybe you
and a ton of release on the reverb. So what the release is how long the reverb stays for. So like what reverb is it's actually a bunch of little close echoes. And if you're in a room and you clap, you can hear the echo of the room. but it's not far enough. It's not big enough to be considered an echo. Where an echo, I think, has to be like 128 meters away or something like that to actually create the first sign of an echo. Otherwise, anything smaller than that is called a reverb. And you hear it in like church, like a church. If you clap in a big church cathedral, that's a reverb. You clap even in like a room, you'll hear it. The smaller the room, the smaller the reverb. The bigger the room, the different types of materials, reflective materials too, the longer the reverb. So this sounds like it has a long, and the reverb tail, the reverb release is how long the reverb hangs out for. Like, so a short reverb would be like, hey. Long would be, hey. Like that. So it sounds like it's going from one. Actually, you know what? I think it's going 4, which is A flat, to 6, to 5. So A flat, C minor, B flat. I think I'm gonna win this time. Riding on the wind and I won't give up. Louis has an incredibly distinct voice. I mean, they all have their own distinct, but the way he pronounces words is incredibly distinct. I think I'm gonna win this time. I roll and I roll till I change my luck. Yeah, I roll and I roll till I change my luck. Nice. Mono electric guitar solo right in the center of the mix. Nice, you can hear a stereo delay actually, so let me rewind that really quick. You can actually hear echo. And you can hear it in the left and right ear. I think that's the longest guitar solo I've ever heard in one of their songs. Baby, the way I do. And nobody loves you, baby, the way I do. It's been so long, it's been so long. You must be fireproof. 'Cause nobody saves me, baby, the way you do. Sound right there was what's it called? Layered guitar. You can hear that there was 2 guitars going on. 'Cause nobody saves me, baby, the way. Bassist is really moving around with that bass. Not a ton of things going on. Also, the ride cymbal you can hear very far in the right ear. Wow. Serious harmony. So if you listen to the right ear, you can hear the ride cymbal, which actually is more than you usually hear. If you notice, one thing I've noticed about the music is you actually don't hear cymbals all that often. It's just something unique to them. Their drummer doesn't use cymbals a ton, which is unique. It's been so long, it's been so long. Maybe we're fireproof. 'Cause nobody saves me, baby, the way you do. Nice. I wish they had more guitar solos in their work. Here you can hear the echo right there. Very cool. That was fireproof. Alright, this is Spaces, the 10th one on the album. Who's gonna be the first one to start the fight? Wow, serious echo on that low tom kick sound right there with the hit and then serious reverberation. Some sort of like pad-like style going on. Who's gonna be the first one to fall asleep at night? I say interesting because that chord didn't sound like it was in the key. It almost sounded like it modulated for a sec. Who's gonna be the last one to drive away? It sounds like we're in the key of A major, but that's it. Gonna be the last one to forget this place. That chord right there sounds pretty. It doesn't sound like it's part of the key, but it does sound like we're in the key of A major. See, that sounds like it's different. Yep, there it is. That's an F. That's not in the key of A major. We were in F before. Now that's F. Taking turns. Yeah, we totally modulated to F. C. I think C, right? Sound like, yeah, sound like. Will we ever learn? Wow, interesting. Some serious chord progressions going on here.
Spaces between us keep getting deeper. It's harder to reach you, even though I try.
Really nice harmonies.
Spaces between us hold all our secrets.
I'm curious, can you guys hear all the different, like, the voices between them? Like, can you hear, oh, that's Niall's harmony over here, this is Zayn's harmony over here, this is Liam and Lou. Can you hear that? Like, or are you not able to tell?
Leaving us speechless, and I don't know why.
And I mean the main, the harmonies, not the main vocals.
Who's gonna be the first to say good?
Nice. Back in the key of A. Nice. The stereo electric guitar is matching the vocals right there with the da 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 da.
Who's gonna be the first one to compromise?
Nice. Low pass drums right here. You can hear that the cymbals are sorry, the drums. You can hear the snare is low pass because it doesn't have that full brightness of it. It almost sounds like it's underwater. That's called a low pass filter because the low frequencies are passing through the filter and the high frequencies are being rolled off.
Who's gonna be the
Chord
first
progression
one to set it all on fire? Who's
That's cool. Talking about fire right after Fireproof.
gonna be the last one to drive away? Forgetting every single promise we ever made. Oh, spaces between us keep getting deeper. It's harder to reach you.
I think that they record more than 5 harmonies when they're singing. It totally sounds like choir.
Even though I try, spaces between us hold all our secrets, leaving us speechless, and I don't know why.
What's cool about the song, it's obviously talking about spaces, but it definitely sounds like it's a little spacious. Like compared to some of the other songs, like there's not a ton going on. Some just ambient pads, single strumming guitar, simple drums.
Who's gonna be the first to say good?
Is that? There's some rhythm thing going on. It almost sounds like it's something like a mix between acoustic guitar and a hi-hat. It's more like da 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 right in the center of the mix. Key change again.
Taking turns. Will we ever learn? When will we learn?
Nice.
Oh, spaces between us.
It's crazy, man. The harmonies on there are wild. Let's rewind that. Let's hear that harmony again.
When will we learn? Oh, spaces between us
So many
keep
harmonies.
getting deeper. It's harder to reach you, even though I try. Spaces between us hold all our secrets, leaving us speechless, and I don't know why. Who's gonna be the first to say goodbye?
Revert. You hear that reverse like vocal swell or some sort of swell going on right here. Right here, reverse swell.
Gonna be the first
A ton of echo on these vocals too.
to say goodbye. Who's gonna be the first to say goodbye?
Some serious rasp going on in his voice right there.
Spaces between
I wonder if they're there when they're like the guitarist is recording that riff, or if they just do that when they're not there. I'm curious. Nice, very cool. Cool. All right, now we're on number 11. This is Stockholm Syndrome. Let's see what we got.
Who's that shadow
Wow, nice.
holding me hostage? I've been here for days. Who's this?
What's really crazy about this, if we rewind it to the beginning, that it's just 1 and 2.
Who's that shadow?
But the way... First of all, that kind of reminds me of chasing cars, but let's see what... Sounds like we're in the... I think we're in the... We're in the key of, I think, D. And you hear that reverse vocal coming in. What they do is they take a piece of the vocal, split it, add a ton of reverb, bounce it, and then reverse that and give that vocal reverb sound. What's crazy, though, is the way he's singing. So we have a steady 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, but the way the chords are coming in and the way he's singing, it actually gives this it turns it into like this eighth note, dotted eighth note, swinging kind of sound, even though it's playing steady.
Who's that shadow holding me hostage?
It almost sounds like a but when it's just really like that, or it's actually not even, it's just but it's sounding like an extra thing.
Who's this whisper telling me that I'm never gonna get?
Nice. You can hear in the right ear guitar swells coming in. The way you do that is either with your volume pedal or your volume knob, and adding a bit of reverb and stuff. Single strum to the left ear.
They'll be coming to find me soon, but I fear I'm getting used to being.
Nice, dude, that was cool with the vinyl slowdown right there. This is one of my favorite songs for them, actually. It's really catchy.
Baby, look
Like that. The oh is sick, man.
what you've done to me.
Stereo electric guitars doing palm muting. Palm muting is when you take the palm mute guitar and play it and chuck like that. Like,
Baby, look what you've done now.
oh, you know what?
Baby, I'll never leave if you keep holding me this way. Oh.
Yeah, we're definitely in the key of D, but I would maybe even say B minor.
Baby, look what you've done to me. Baby, you got me tied down. Baby, I'll never leave if you keep holding me.
Sounds like it's going from G. Baby, baby, look what you done, da 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 da. G major then 2A.
This way. Who's this man
Nice.
that's holding your hand and talking about your eyes?
Layered vocals right here. You can tell that there's the 2 sibilances creating the layer of the vocals. Additionally, again with the electric guitars, but we're also having them what sounds like some sort of side chain where it's like pulsing one da 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 da, and it's pulsing, giving this driving effect.
Used to sing about being free, but now he's changed his mind. I know they'll be coming to find me soon, but my Stockholm syndrome is in your room. Yeah, I fell for you.
That's
Baby,
sick.
look what you've done to me. Baby,
I would love to know how they made that whoa, because obviously these vocals, but it almost sounds like they layered it with a bunch of synths and created this sound, because it doesn't just sound like vocals.
look what you've done now. Baby, I'll never leave if you keep holding me this way.
Nice.
Baby, look what you've done to me.
Again, a guitar riff going on the left here.
Baby, you got me tied down.
So that's cool how they changed the melody right there.
Baby, I'll never leave if you keep holding me this way. All my life
nice.
I've been on my own. I used to let you get me home.
Really nice head voice going on. Addition, like I'm surprised at keeping that palm muted electric guitar going the whole time. Like I'm surprised they didn't take it out right here. It's cool. I'm just commenting on production style.
But now together we're alone, and there's no other place I'd ever wanna go.
Nice, that was cool. Ever wanna go? The staccato right there.
Baby, look what you've done.
Nice. Wow, that's serious echo on that. Oh, even on the right there, the go.
Baby, look what you've done, 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 done.
Dude, that tom roll looks crazy.
Baby, look what you've done to me. Baby, look what you've done now. Baby, I'll never leave if you keep holding me this way.
Nice.
Baby, look what you've done to me. Baby, you got me tied down.
I like how they go up there. Tie, tie. I mean, it's high. Tie down. But I like, that's a cool melody. Tie, tie down. A, E, D, 5, 2, 1.
Baby, I'll never leave if you keep holding me this way.
Nice.
Baby, look what you've done, done, done.
That echo is crazy. See, that song warrants a fade out, which is cool. Like, I appreciate it. I usually don't appreciate fade outs, but that was a well done fade out. I think it works with it. Some artists, I think, like, I don't like fade outs usually because I want to keep hearing what's happening. Like John Mayer does all the time with guitar solos. I'm like, I want to hear the guitar solo. Like, I don't fade out the guitar solo. But this warranted it. It actually kind of worked. Very cool. That was Stockholm Syndrome. All right, let's see. We got This Is Clouds now. Nice. Dude, as always, their guitarists are killing it. They really, really, really wrote really good guitar melodies. And had really good tone.
I know you say that you don't like it complicated, that we should try to keep it simple, but love is
Nice slapback delay on that vocal right there. Almost, it's not like a modern delay, like a what's it called delay, like a digital delay. It has like analog kind of like modulated sound.
never ever simple. No, someday you're
Bass is nice and crisp.
gonna
Too.
see the things that I see. You're gonna want the air that I breathe. You're gonna wish
So a filter opening up on that electric guitar coming in, meaning like it's becoming brighter and brighter.
left me. Here we go again. Another go out for all of my friends. Another non-stop, will it ever end?
Well, bass is playing a really high note. Like if you listen, the bass almost sounds like it's out of there, but it's just playing a really high note.
Another
Right here.
non-stop, will it ever end?
Nice.
Here we go
That tone is crazy good. I would love to hear a guitar solo with that tone.
again. Another go out for all of my friends. Another non-stop, will it ever end? We're never coming back down. Yeah, we're looking down on the clouds.
Nice. That's a serious note, man. Good for him. What I noticed a lot that they do, which is pretty cool, is they actually match vocals with the electric guitar. So there's a melody going on with the electric guitar, and the guitar, vocals, they'll do like an ooh, they match it. So the whoa, the guitar is whoa. So whoa. There it is. Whoa, and so the guitar is going whoa, and they're going just the single notes, but they're doing like whole notes instead of the eighth notes that they're doing. Oh, you know what? Sorry. And then hitting that G on the electric guitar. We're in the key of, I think, G.
I know you said that you don't like it complicated.
No, we're in the key of C. We're definitely in the key of C.
But you were tired of all the changes.
Almost sounds like a synth bass in here rather than just a regular
Love
bass.
is always changing. Whoa. Someday you're gonna see the things that I see. You're gonna walk the
Bass is moving around really cool. Like it's almost like sliding up and down.
air that I breathe. You're gonna wish you never left me.
You hear that transition? So I'll rewind that. It's like almost like a filter opening up and sounds like a shh kind of thing.
You're gonna wish you never left me.
Right here.
Here we go again. Another go round for all of my friends. Another night.
Oh, you hear the vocal oohs and ahs in there? That's crazy good.
Stop, will it ever end? Here we go again. Another go round for all of my friends. Another night, stop, will it ever end? We're never coming back down. Yeah, we're looking down on the clouds. And we go, and we go, and we go, and we don't stop. But we don't know, we don't know, we don't never grow up. And we go, and we go, and we go, and we don't stop.
Do that vocal. That G.
But we don't know, we don't know, we don't never grow up.
Nice. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy high. Wow.
Here we go again. Another go round for all of my friends. Another non-stop, will it ever end? Here we go again. Another go round for all of my friends. Another non-stop, will it ever end? And we go, we go, we go, and we don't stop. Another go round for all of my friends. But we don't know non-stop, will it ever end?
Oh, so I remember doing this song actually like a single, and this is one of those ones that I did feel like it's like okay, it keeps going on, and I like it's a good song. I just feel like it could have ended a little earlier, and I think I said that the last time. It just kind of feels like it repeats a little too much. That's cool. Yeah, you can hear that synth bass right there. The resonance changing. That's cool. That's really cool. That was sick. Alright, this is Change Your Ticket. Let's see what we got. Nice! Wow, that's 100% sounds like it could be a 1975 song by the band 1975. Wow. Like even the funky drums, like where they're not a steady beat, the single like the clean guitar, da 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 da, very very much sounds like a 1975. And even like the call and response by the guitars, da 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 da, and then ba da ba 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 bum in the like the stereo lefty electric guitars. This is cool.
Watching you get dressed, messes with my head. Take that bag off your shoulder.
So what's interesting is the layered vocals right here. Right off the bat, they're layering the vocals rather than doing like a single vocalist right in the center.
Come get back in bed. We still got time left. This
So
don't
we're in the key of B flat right here.
have to be over.
Yeah, the hi-hat, killing the hi-hat.
You say it's hard to keep a secret. Girl, don't leave me all alone in this so
That was cool.
indie
All alone in. That was really cool.
shades and hottest from the streets, yeah. One weekend, I promise that I'll never tell.
Yeah, if you took the One Direction vocals out of this, it'd 100% sound like 1975. It's crazy.
You should probably stay a couple more days. Come on, let me change your ticket home. Oh, you should probably stay here with me a couple more days. Come on, let me change your ticket home.
Chord progression's going B flat. You should probably stay. Let me change your ticket to 5. So 1 5 to 6 to 4. So B flat major, F major, G minor, E flat major.
Don't go. It's not the same when you're gone, and it's not good to be all alone. So you should probably stay here with me a couple more days. Come on, let me change your ticket home. Don't play innocent. I know what you meant.
That's cool. How I know that melody, like the rhythm and the melody, and the bass is going bump, bump, bump. It's matching the melody.
When you said you come over,
Nice.
aren't we way past that? Playing hard to get. We did that when we were younger.
Nice. Cool echo on the left here.
You say it's hard to keep a secret. Girl, don't leave me alone in this hotel. And these shades hide us from the streets, yeah. One weekend, I promise that I'll never tell.
That was cool. Like that like synth sound, like that. I don't even know how to explain it, but that.
One weekend, I promise that I'll never tell. You should probably stay a couple more days. Come
Nice harmony going on.
let me change
More days harmony.
your ticket home. Oh, you should probably stay here with me a couple more days. Come on,
Again. More
let me
days.
change your ticket home. Don't
Again, left ear echo, only in the left ear.
It's not the same when
Layered
you're
vocals again.
gone, and it's not good to be all alone. Don't go. It's not the same when you're gone.
Even the staccato playing of the bass totally sounds like it could be Ross from the 1975.
Come on, let me change your ticket home. Why don't we take some time? Why don't we take just a little more time?
Wow, so that's the first time I was able to distinctly that distinctly sounded like Zayn. He has a very distinct voice, and you can hear it more. Oh, that's the fly that's been bothering me. He just landed on my arm. It's a little gnat that's been in the studio for like forever. I can't seem to get him out. It's just like one single gnat. But Zayn, if you listen to his albums, he has a very distinct R&B way of singing, and you don't necessarily hear that style in One Direction. But now you hear it very much in this one
Why
song.
don't we make it right? Girl, I don't wanna say goodbye. You should probably
Wow,
stay.
that's mad high.
Couple more days. Come on, let me change your ticket home.
Zayn's got a crazy good voice, man.
Oh, you should probably stay with me a couple more days. Come on, let me change your ticket home. Don't go. It's not the same when
That riff on the guitar is really cool.
you go, and it's not good to be all alone. Don't go. It's not the same when you go. Come on, let me change your ticket home.
Nice. Even the instrumental, man, like, and it's nothing. It's not a knock. I'm not saying that they stole it. I'm just saying it just reminds me very much of the 1975. That's cool though. More days in the reverb background. That was sick. That might be one of my favorites from this album. That was really cool. I mean, Night Changes is a classic though, and so is Stockholm Syndrome. But Change Your Ticket, that was cool. All right, let's see what we got. This is Illusion.
Tell me you believe in love.
This album has a very like 80s, 70s, 80s vibe. Like I could totally hear that like as like a 80s pop.
An illusion.
That's cool. The bit crushed, distorted, low pass filtered echo vocal. That was really cool. It's a lot of different effects right there I just named.
I've been thinking about the nights and the dangerous tricks people play on the eyes of the
That's cool that like the side chain on the electric piano that's coming in really low in the mix.
innocent. I could turn a lot of hearts.
We're in the key of C sharp major or D flat, depending on how you want to think of it.
The breaks with smoke and mirrors disappear.
Almost sounds choppy, that electric piano down there.
Right in front of them. But believe me, I'm not trying.
It's interesting that acoustic guitar, stereo acoustic guitars, is actually strummed pretty fast, and I feel like it fits a little bit with a slower strum. I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with this.
I promise falling for me won't be a mistake. No, baby, this is not an illusion. I really got my heart out on my sleeve. Oh, baby,
That's a clever lyric. No, this isn't an illusion. I've really got my heart out on my sleeve. There's a gnat just flew past my head. I gotta do something about that. It's driving me crazy.
this is not an illusion.
He's on the camera right now. He's crawling on the camera.
There's magic between you and me. No, baby, this is not an illusion. You really got me lifted off my feet.
Again, with the vocal oohs and ahs, classic One Direction sound, and like I'm noticing it a lot throughout this album.
So tell me you believe in love, 'cause it's not an illusion to me. You don't ever have to worry about me, about how the
That's cool. Very, very, very slow in the mix. Slapback delay.
for I'm all that you need tonight. I would never turn your heart into broken parts. You don't have to think
Again, stereo, the electric guitars.
twice, looking
Acoustic guitars, I'm sorry.
in my eyes.
You hear that? The G sharp, A flat, depending on how you think of it. That very much sounds like it could be a 1975 thing. Like I was saying, with Change Your Ticket, could very much be 1975.
To see it, I'm not trying to mislead you.
Again, layered vocals. You can hear with the way that the vocals are being processed. It's layered.
Promise falling for me won't be a mistake. No, baby, this is not an illusion. I really got my heart out on my sleeve. Oh, baby, this is not an illusion. There's magic between you and me. No, baby.
That's cool. That's a really clever lyric. This is not an illusion. There's magic between you and me. That's really clever. I like that a lot because illusion is magic. You know, that's really cool. I like that. You know what I noticed about them a lot is that they don't necessarily have like a repeating bridge. Like they'll like a lot. Sometimes people have a bridge where they repeat it, almost like it's almost like, for example, like the line right there was, "You're the true." I don't know. What was it? Yeah, you can throw away. Like say for you could throw away the key, but there's no. Whatever the case is, like sometimes they'll like repeat just like 3 lines or 4 lines over and over and over again. And that's the bridge, but they actually have it's almost like they do a third verse.
I can't explain, you're the only one I see. It's not
Cool, nice echo panning stereo
an
echo.
illusion to me.
Nice. Dude, the guitar tone is insane. That's a reverse guitar kind of swell coming in.
No, baby, this is not
But that it was like a dirty guitar.
I really got my heart out on my sleeve. Oh, baby, this is not illusion. There's magic between you and me. No, baby, this is not.
They're just hanging on that chord right there, on that C sharp. And then the guitar is changing a little, but that bass is just hanging out. Now they change, of course, when I say.
Really got me lifted off my feet. So tell me you believe in love, 'cause it's not an illusion to me. Believe in. Tell me you believe in love, 'cause it's not an
echo is sick. Really cool. Very cool. All right, this is Once in a Lifetime. Oh, that's cool. How you hear, if we go back into that, one acoustic guitar in the left ear, and then a second one comes in, pans slightly more to the right. Two acoustic guitars, one electric guitar, and a pad. Just like an ethereal pad to fill up the atmosphere.
Once in a lifetime, it's just right. We make no mistakes, not even a landslide or riptide could take it all away. Somehow it feels like nothing has changed right now.
It's really cool how they often, in every song they change lyricists, and you kind of get it catches your attention because it's not the same person singing the whole time. So it's like, oh, a new singer. Hey, that's cool.
My heart is beating the same out loud. Someone's calling my name. It sounds like you.
Nice.
When I close my eyes, all the stars align.
Sounds like we're in the key of F. F major.
And you are by my side.
Wow, really nice reverberated low, mid-range to low, not a ton of high frequency going on electric guitar that's like do the melody.
You are by my side.
Nice.
Once in a lifetime, it's just right.
Again with that pad, kind of filling up the atmosphere.
Always safe. Not even the bad guys in the dark night could take it all away. Somehow feels like nothing
That was
has changed.
interesting. They changed vocalists right there because that very much sounded like totally different recorded, like almost recorded through like a phone. Because this is so clean and crisp, but this other part sounds very different.
Safe. Not even the bad guys in the dark night.
I sometimes still have trouble telling difference between the voices.
Could take it all away. Somehow feels like
This sounds like
nothing
Louis,
has
but that almost sounded like Nile, but it was like for like one line.
changed right now. My heart is beating the same out loud.
Again, I think every single song has vocal ooze from them.
Someone's calling my name.
I would love to see how they recorded those ooze because like they're so well recorded that I'm a little jealous.
And it sounds like you. When I close my eyes, all this
Can you hear that electric guitar? The doo 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 doo
stars align.
doo 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 doo.
And you are by my
Kind of 1 and 2 and with the acoustic guitars. Again, electric guitar matching the vocals. Again, nice. But there were no drums in this song, were there? That's pretty cool. Unless I'm forgetting.
Once in a lifetime, you were mine.
Interesting. That was a cool song. Kind of just like a reprise, kind of chill song. Not more action really reprise. Reprise when you kind of repeat something. I could even see that being an album ender. But all right, this is cool. This is Act My Age now. Nice. Very like folky, kind of like almost Irish jig kind of sound. Nice.
When I'm fat and old, and my kids think I'm a joke, 'cause I'm moving.
That's cool. The whole chain gang kind of vocals, not chain, like just gang vocals. That's really cool. I like that.
A little slow. When when I dance. I can count on you after all that we've been through.
Very 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and kind of stepping sound.
'Cause I know that you'll always understand. I won't
That's cool. The reverse sound right there.
act my age.
Wow.
No, I
Very different sound right here.
won't act my age. No, I'll still feel the same around you.
That cool. The boom, da boom, boom, ba boom on the kick and snare. Again, another time that the vocals are matching the guitar. And I think that's some sort of like a stringed instrument also playing the guitar.
When I'm fat and old, and my kids think I'm a joke. 'Cause the stories that I told, I tell again and again.
That's cool, man. And so again, with the layered vocals, nobody really right in the center. It's more towards like the left and right. Nice.
Can't count on you after all we got up to. 'Cause I know that you truly understand. I won't
Again with the reverse vocal right there.
act my age.
Very different kind of like time change right here.
No, I won't act my age. No, I'll still feel the same around you.
Again with the stereo acoustic guitars. Very cool. All right, hold on. I just paused it by accident and I lost it. Hold on. I got to bring it back. Where'd we go? My bad, my bad. Here we go.
Won't act my age. No, I'll still feel the same around you. I won't act my age.
That's cool. That 1 and 2 and kind of strumming in the 8th note right there with that acoustic guitar. 3 acoustics it sounds like. Nice harmony.
I'll still feel the same. You will too. Hey! When I can hardly walk and my hair is falling out, we'll still stay out till morning. We'll throw the after party. Oh yeah. Oh.
Very different way to end the album with them. Like, you have something like this and Fool's Gold and Night Changes and Clouds and Stockholm Syndrome, and then you have this very, very different one.
My age, no, I won't
Nice,
act my age.
cool. Very old sounding piano.
No, I'll still feel the same around you. I won't act my
We're in the key of F sharp major or G flat, depending on how you count.
age. No, I won't act my age. No, I'll still feel
Ton of harmonies, man.
the same.
And like I said, no straight vocals right in the center. It's all like pan left and right.
Will too.
That's cool. Wow, I went high really there. Wow. Wow, very cool. Very, very cool. All right. As always, you can leave a comment if you want me to react to and break down any of your favorite songs. You can text me 1-833-575-0948. Or if you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto, wherever you listen, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, wherever. And if you're interested in joining my live streams, I go live on Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. right here on YouTube. I'll see you guys later. Have a great Restituto day, and peace out.
I need the sun to break. I'm picking up the pieces of a broken heartache. A long fall, but at least it's brought in by the waves. Or are we slowly drifting? I might walk away, but then I'd have to give